low volume prints. What are low volume prints? So a lot of modern quilters are using what they call low volume prints for their backgrounds, and they're making them all scrappy. And I've wanted to do a low volume quilt for a long time, and I am a matchy person, so I've struggled with this. So I've done some research because I needed some help. So according to Sherri McConnell, a definition of a low volume fabric is that it can be best defined as a fabric which shows up as a light solid or nearly solid in a black and white photograph. These fabrics can vary from the lightest tone-on-tone fabrics to text fabrics printed on a light background to light floral fabrics as well. Okay, so I have just kind of scoured the store a little bit and pulled up some things to show you. These would be low volume on a cream background. Would I use all of these in one quilt? Probably not, because they would read the same value, and I'll show you that in a minute. And what I mean by value is from white to black on a gray scale and everything in between. So there's really, if I took a black and white picture of these prints, there is really no definition. They are going to read about the same value, but I grabbed them because they're all cream backgrounds. Okay, now this one is a cream background, but I put it kind of in the grays. So these are all the gray type low volume prints. Okay, and you notice that we've got some geometric, I've got some music, we have actual prints. These are not solid. You can also do tone on tone, like the tone on tone gray with the music, or the tone on tone with these little numbers, right? And then over here I have kind of some of our colors, and they all have some kind of print on them, but they're still considered a low volume. So I took a picture. I didn't take a picture of the gray pile, but I took a picture of the cream and the colored, and I will show you what I mean by kind of, they read all the same. So here is the trying to not get the glare on there. Okay, so here is the cream background, and you can see from this picture they are all the same value. There is no difference in contrast. When I say all the same value, there's no real contrast as lights and darks within that family. So I would be really careful about mixing a few more, maybe some whites in and a few more grays in, and get that all balanced if I were to use it. And then this one here is our colored. When you remove the color, you see the value. And you notice this one is still the strongest one, so that would be a really good strong one. But the others, they kind of, in the grayscale, they all blend together. Now, could I use some of these with some of those over there? Absolutely. And that would give me a very interesting background on my quilt if I were using really strong, vivid colors to pop out and lift off. So kind of have some fun playing. I realize that this is an area for me that I can work on and I can learn and develop. And so I'm going to start collecting some more low volume fabrics. I usually collect project specific fabrics, and I thought, you know what, if I want to do a low volume quilt and start using up those scraps from all those other projects, I need to start just collecting low volume fabrics. So I'm going to be on the lookout for the next few shopping times, like Saturday, and get me some low volume fabrics. All right, you have a great Friday, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.